for immigrants and refugees, finding a suitable place to live in a supportive community is an important first step to our successful integration. For many newcomers, the process of finding appropriate housing is made more difficult by the lack of adequate financial resources, high housing costs, a shortage of rental vacancies, and discriminatory practices in the housing market. City of Toronto, with help of funding from federal and provincial government, has developed and supported some programs to alleviate or mitigate the impact of shortage of housing and other settlement issues through programs like housing help services, drop-in services, tenant hotline that Jordi can speak about it if there is question on the tenant hotline, and service straight to homes program, and also we have a committee of the community and city staff and academics, that is Immigrant and Refugee Housing Committee, for 22 years initiated to respond to the issues of settlement of newcomers. For housing help services, we have about 27 programs funded in City of Toronto. The Scarborough Housing Help Center that Gopi is General Executive Director, for example, serves a large population of newcomers and vulnerable immigrants in Scarborough. We have some special funded programs like Hispanic Development with Oriental that they are addressing specific ethnic groups like Latino and African clients in Toronto. The open services also see more recently they see immigrants and even families with children coming to the office looking for meals and also to get some food packages. And fortunately, a straight to homes program has not reported a large population of immigrants on the streets, that maybe we owe it to service providers doing a great job to reduce and support newcomers to not fall in straight homelessness. Sorry, I have left my actual glasses today, so I have some challenge of seeing you and seeing the board, so my apologies if I'm looking back and forth on the monitor. Among programs that are serving the vulnerable and at-risk population in Toronto are shelter programs. All shelters in Toronto, city-run or community-based run, all serve lots of newcomers and refugees. However, my information is from researchers that most of refugees that go to shelter system, they go only once, and that also is maybe an indication that they are very resilient to make their life here, and also that community programs are working very well to support them to not go back to homelessness in shelters. Among 65 shelters in Toronto, there are some shelters that they have specific programs and train the staff to support newcomers. There is a list of them here: better residence for women and children. Excuse me. Custody Reception Center, that is with custody immigration services. Family residence is a city-run, very large shelter in Scarborough. When there is influx of refugees and all shelters are full, usually they rent motels in Scarborough to accommodate influx of refugees, as they did in 1999. for Roma refugees. Searching House and Woodgill and Redgrave for so many years, they have served newcomers and refugees, great programs, and they have languages and lots of expertise to help not only their own residents, but also services that are in the neighborhood and are in downtown Toronto. Toronto Community Hostel is a smaller refugees shelter in Strawberry Street, and they have provided great work with refugees and newcomers. The other initiatives of the City of Toronto is Migrant and Refugee Housing Committee that I have had honor to support it for the last 12 years. The great aspect of this committee is that there is a good collaboration of service providers, academic from various universities, researchers, and also city staff. It was initiated in 1992 as a task group to respond to influx of refugees, and subsequently continued to expand its mandate to program development and advocacy. Goals of the IRHC through all this about 22 years was to support community agencies to build capacity and respond to the need in the community, and to do public education and advocacy. We talk more about what IRHC has done. As I said, the membership is mainly from service providers, and several participants here are among the core participants of the Migrant and Refugee Housing Committee, and academia and researchers from Ryerson, U of T, and York University. CERIS has been a constant participant and consultant to this group. Minutes and announcement and presentations at IRC goes to a mailing list of maybe 150. Here is 120, but it's more than that. And also because our membership are involved with other networks like OCASI and the Housing Club Network and the other groups, the capacity and impact goes beyond the actual membership of IRHC. We also post information on the meetings and presentations online. In area of capacity, information sharing and collaboration between members has been very productive. We have done public education by going to different forums, conferences to talk about the newcomers' issues and also about our programs and inform communities, policy makers about this field of social issues. And we have also developed training modules through SCJ Refugee Center and Salvation Army, Custody North Shore, that is available for free to any of the service providers that they want to train their staff on issues related to immigrant and refugees, and especially about the settlement and housing. This training is for free available. Also, we have done one training here the last year in April and at Rent and at Metro Hall. So if any agencies needs to build capacity for their staff to get more familiar with services and issues, we are happy to help. In area of program development, the Red Cross First Contact idea was initiated by IRHC and the membership identified that providing services at the point of entry to newcomers is the most effective way of informing them about services, government services, and community services. City of Toronto funded the program for 2 years, and they were able to continue the program until today, and it has been very successful, very productive program. Also, we supported Sojourn House, newcomer housing help, and also their transitional housing, as well as transitional housing for Romero House that is on Dundas West and is housing families and couples and singles for more than 7 or 8 years. For public education, we have established workshops in conferences, local conferences, and national, international conferences. We have worked with Find Help Toronto, trained staff to have information and also capacity to respond to callers from different ethnic. In area of affordable renters and housing sectors, fortunately our members have been very successful to build relationship with landlords and share their resources with each other. So if one member, one community agency needs help, other members are available to share information and house people as much as possible. We have done outreach and public education at World Refugee Day. Our model of networking and capacity building has been replicated in Ottawa. We have seen interest from other provinces of Canada and also from several European countries and also Austria that they came, interviewed and got information, and they try to understand how the network works to implement it in their own places. In the area of research, we are very proud that we contributed to several research. As you see the list here, we don't have very much time here, but it has been lots of researches, and the knowledge and expertise of the membership has been a good source for policymakers and researchers to get up-to-date information and also consult our group. As mentioned, youth and younger generation are a big part of the immigrants in Canada and in Toronto. Among visible minorities, lots of them are immigrants. We have reports from our memberships that families and young people, young immigrants, they face lots of challenges after coming to Canada and to Toronto. And examples are listed here, their refugee experience, lots of family connection, culture shock, lots of confusion of their identity, as well as systemic racism that has been repeatedly reported that is a major obstacle in their settlement and integration. Dropout from the school or being kicked out from the school, and problem of unemployment, as well as getting involved in some criminal or gang activities and putting themselves in risk of being deported. Even if they have grown up in Canada, they don't speak the language of the country of origin, they don't have any families there, but if they are convicted, they are in risk of being deported from Canada.